on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was trash, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new Hulk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up, cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them do my name and they can't wait. Creo came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, chauffeur limousines. Before I got a damn. $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion. Skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older. Had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new Hulk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk.
We come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. The San Antonio Spurs begin the game with the basketball. To DeRozan.
And look, no disrespect to Dwayne Casey of Toronto. I mean Detroit, because he was the coach of the year for Toronto, even though he got fired. But for Greg Popovich to lead this team to 7th place in the Western Conference with 47 wins is beyond me. I do not understand how he is not the coach of the year. When you have a guy like Manu Ginobili, who is older than me, and he's able to lead this team to where they were last year, that says everything you need to know about Pop.
One thing, Jay, you're not 40 years old yet, so that's good. And 2, they had to reinvent how they did things last year. Kawhi Leonard played barely 10 games last season, so they found a way to do it. Then you add DeRozan. I'm so interested to see what this Spurs stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. James to Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw's good. It's a 3-point play, and we're even at 5. Spurs have it. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Off the assist.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Derek White against Cousins. Short jumper misses. Cousins to Danny Green. Has a chance. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Second and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
DeRozan with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
DeMare Carroll at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Lakers. For the Spurs, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Lakers, Spurs. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Doug McDermott. And it's Jones in at the one spot. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Patrick Beverley out there with Thomas Bryant. Now here is James. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Jones against Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And they get it back. Johnson against Davis. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Vassell outside. Out to the right wing. A good look from Johnson. And once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. James with a steal. Who poked away. On the wing, Davis. Westbrook outside. Off target from three-point range. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take them.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Jones finds McDermott, and here's Vassell. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
There is so much athleticism and quickness for Johnson. Look at that big boy go.
James outside. Here's Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Vassell. On the wing, McDermott. Check by James. Back to Vassell. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Here they are. Off the three-point play, and the lead is down to 3. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person, but no question DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, people say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty for DeMar DeRozan.
That one off the mark. It's no good. It's DeRozan. Surveys the floor. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kuzma to Davis. Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To DeRozan. Shot from in close, no good. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope missed his first. That one goes.
Which way do you want to, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
To DeRozan. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Davis buries it on the catch and shoot. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
To Davis from long range. Not going down here. To DeRozan. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Caldwell Pope. James. Mills in possession. Lead is 2. And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Right now, San Antonio's possession to Aldridge. James clears the rebound to Caldwell Pope. Cousins to Caldwell Pope. DeMarcus Cousins. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
DeRozan. From the outside, no good. Kyle Kuzma. Textbook defense. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one.
Coach Greg Popovich, last season, moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Okay, and the Lakers making a change here.
Here they are, the Laker Girl Dance Team.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Davis. It's James on the wing. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's McDermott. And it's all tied up.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Toscano. Right side, Davis. Pass to James. Shot is up. And again, no good by the Lakers. And for the Spurs, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Back to Johnson. Now here's McDermott. Fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Hurdle with the block.
Los Angeles foul. Juan Toscano. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Jones. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Back come the Spurs in transition. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the Spurs making a change here. Primo's checked in. Here's Sohan. Here's Bates Diop. Richardson for 3. And Toscano pulls it down. The Lakers trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Bates Diop. Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sohan. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Collins checked in.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. James, that one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Richardson against Walker. Here's Bates Diop. From 8 feet. Collins right side. Richardson for 3. The shot off that time. Here's Reeves. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. San Antonio leading. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the 1. Now here's McDermott. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Davis. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Vassell. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's Walker on the wing, defended by Jones. Walker passes to Bryant. Over to the left wing, and here's Schroeder outside. And McDermott pulls it down. And the Spurs shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now here's Schroeder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, the reason McDermott continues to get playing time is that he knows how to play to his strengths.
Especially on offense. Capable of playing either forward position, but he's gravitated well to playing the core because of his ability to stretch the floor.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones against Westbrook. Vassell passes to Jones. To the inside. Here's Johnson. No good on the shot. And the Lakers going the other way now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Tries again, and Davis lays it in. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
McDermott, right side. And Toscano pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Inside. Nice shot by Walker.
A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Caldwell Pope. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Spurs in possession. Patty Mills. Passed it off. Rudy Gay slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Dudley guarded by Cunningham. The pass set it all up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. Intentional foul. He meant it.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Rudy Gay to Cunningham. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
JaVale McGee goes to the right side to James. And he'll go to the foul line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills to DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, now 4 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Davis. James, no good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Goes to the left side to Davis. For 3. Patty Mills snares the rebound. To DeRozan. He's looking for that touch.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Lakers have it. James to Caldwell Pope. Davis to Caldwell Pope. Over to the right side. Beyond the arc for three. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The screen sets him up for two.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Davis, deep right corner, fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. LeBron into the front court. They trail by 7. To Caldwell Pope. James. LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
We have both squads set to make some moves.
Just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
McDermott, right side. And Toscano pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Inside. Nice shot by Walker. And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Jones. Launches it. And he can't get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Outside Johnson. Back to Jones. Here's Jang. Gets to the corner and hits it. Jang's got his first 2 points. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basketball.
James checked in for the Lakers. Beverly comes in for Walker. Pass to Sohan. Stolen by Davis. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Davis, a monster to deal with, especially off the drive.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Pirtle's checked in for Jang.
Here's all you need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
It's hauled in by Beverly. Now Los Angeles with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. James outside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Richardson. And Davis with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. A minute 35 left in the second. Pass to Richardson. From 11 feet away.
That is a good shot contest by AD. He's got the size. He's got everything there. He might have to pick another shot.
And there's James from the arc. The Lakers with another miss. AD won gold with Team USA in London in 2012. Richard, he was the only college player on the team.
With all of that pressure and intensity, it probably gave AD a great taste of what life is going to be like in the NBA.
And the Lakers have possession after the basket by San Antonio. Just 1 point separating the teams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Beverly for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Richardson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Davis, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 10.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Here's Primo. On the wing, Richardson. That one rolls around and rims out.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts, ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine, sort of like itself.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
It's time, everyone.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Lakers. Number 15,
Right. Gotta come through.
DeRozan to Patty Mills. Has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. James into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Patty Mills. James to Kyle Kuzma. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. San Antonio with the basketball. To DeRozan. Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Mills in possession. It's a 9-point lead. Nothing going here on that drive. And the Lakers clear. It's James. LeBron James. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Spurs have the lead.
The Spurs are in a close game thus far. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs. The Lakers are within striking distance at the half.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
DeMar DeRozan
has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Cold.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
The big 3 for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverley. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Westbrook outside, down low, outside for Davis. Offensive rebound, here's Bryant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Keldon Johnson.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Here's McDermott, following the score by the Lakers. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. James finds Bryant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Westbrook, covered by Johnson. Westbrook, that's good.
That's the area on the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade. They're looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And San Antonio has possession, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook. We've seen Jakob Pirtle make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
Yeah, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Here's Vassell, driving to the basket. Soft touch off the glass. Vassell's got 5.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Davis. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on the roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Jones, following the score by the Lakers. Vassell outside, wide open. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Beverly on the wing. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. He's got 11.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's McDermott. Pass to Johnson. Cranked it in off the glass.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
Here's Davis. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And just not tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the 3rd.
Get back.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. To Aldridge. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeMarcus DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Trying to cash in, somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Cousins. Davis. Won't go down. To DeRozan. To Aldridge. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Their shot no good by Aldridge.
Remember that old saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. He was all over him.
In the first half, you were hot. I get that. Now, since you're not, it's time to start squaring those shoulders and getting those feet in the right position to actually allow yourself to make a shot.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. And add 1 more to his total. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Derek White, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Danny Green. Has a chance. Can't connect. To Aldridge. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. To Kyle Kuzma. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Time to adjust. Both
letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Johnson with it. Picked up by James. On the wing, Vassell. 6 to shoot. Over Beverly. Off the left rim and out.
2 minutes remaining.
The Lakers shooting 56% today. James. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Yeah, that's just, he's just a big dude. He just brushes by defenders, and on his way up, it's just easy.
San Antonio calls timeout. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane.
A line change here for San Antonio. Here's Bates Diop, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Richardson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. You know, Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the 3 ball, plays tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
And he's good on the second.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
To the left side wing. Pass to Richardson. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Good on the bucket.
Anytime you get a look that good, oh, it's a great trip.
It's stolen. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Sohan from deep. The shot misses, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. To the middle. And it's James with the J.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Richardson. Here's Jang. Back to Richardson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. That one's good from James on the assist by Walker. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Remo can't hit.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Out to James. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer, and he was relieved that the shoulder's only bruised. Looks like he avoided what could have been a very serious injury.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Doug McDermott. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 2. And he gets the bucket.
Why fade away there? Just making the...
Both coaches making changes on the floor. LeBron James pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Spurs have it. LeBron picked up by Derek White. To Rudy Gay. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball guys will 100% reward you.
To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Rudy Gay. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. That's his. Third block this evening.
This game is all about...
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 4 out of 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Gets it in the left corner. Davis. Not getting the bounce.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Down low, Aldridge. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LaMarcus Aldridge has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Deep left corner. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Here comes the screen.
Get over, get over.
Great defense there.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Misses the first. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Rocking the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Turns and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
And when you're just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
James passes to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Jones. Second chance shot. Yep, count it. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Beverly, he's checked in for Walker.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers, Patrick Beverly.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. James, that's good.
We talk about it a lot, how consistent James has become from range over a full season.
Pass to Vassell. Now Jones. Vassell outside. And here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Westbrook. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Knocking down the J. Keldon Johnson, your classic NBA wing.
That's good from Beverly. The assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Now here's Jones. Back to Vassell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers? And the first one at the line is good.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
They grab their own miss. Here's McDermott. He got a piece of it. Bryant against Johnson. James.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point for San Antonio. They've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong. And I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 8 assists in the game.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
Now here's Johnson. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Bryant with the bucket. Bryant's got 9 points now in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Jones. McDermott, the pass to Vassell. Rebound, the Lakers. Beverly outside. Davis, the pass to James. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. Hurdle's got rebound number 11.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Davis.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And San Antonio has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's blocked by Davis.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Bryant. It's stolen by Johnson. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McDermott left side. James brings the double team. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Here's Vassell. Knocks down the long J.
3-point.
Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
And after the turnover.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Lakers have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and things went off the rails for them a bit in that third quarter as they watched their lead completely evaporate.
And then some. Now they find themselves behind.
Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
James. Well defended.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Here comes the screen. Down low, Aldridge. Won't go down. To Davis. Danny Green. Goes to the left side. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Cunningham. Rudy Gay. It was right there. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Spurs in possession.
Right.
Down low, Aldridge. And look out. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Danny Green. Kuzma. Shot from in close, no good. To Cunningham. To Rudy Gay. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Davis for the rebound. Across the timeline comes James. Up 6. To Danny Green. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lakers come up with it. LeBron, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Danny Green to Davis. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. James. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Screen coming. DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To DeRozan. And a nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Danny Green. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
DeRozan. To Aldridge. Can't miss those. Kuzma. To James. he hits.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Greg Popovich, he knows what he wants. New personnel's coming on. DeRozan.
Substitutions, San Antonio.
And scores.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Time for some reinforcement. Greg Popovich will switch things up. James. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
DeRozan with it. His guys trail by 10. To Patty Mills. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. DeRozan. Off the iron. No good. To Davis. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Aldridge to Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Cousins. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the slam. Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers put one in the win column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.